Hello guys, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. This is Fola Apparel. Today we are making this beautiful kimono jacket with Ashoke. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do, and turn on your post notification. Thank you. The first thing you are going to do is to fold your fabric into two. To know how many inches you are going to be folding, divide your shoulder measurement by 2, then add 9 inches. The 9 inches depend on how long you want the sleeve to be, but for this particular one, I used 9 inches. Then you are going to fold your fabric into 2 again, just the way you see me doing here. The upper part that is unfold will be for the shoulder. The shoulder won't have a cut. So now to get the length of the jacket, the length that I want for the jacket is 43 inches. And the length of my Ashoke is 7 inches. So to get the length of this fabric, I'm going to minus my Ashoke, the length of the Ashoke, from the length that I want for the jacket, which is 43 inches minus 7 inches, which is the length of the Ashoke. Then I will have 37 inches, which I'll be cutting on the fabric. So the next thing we are going to do now is to measure out our neck measurement. So for the neck width, I'm going to be using 3 inches. And for the neck depth, which is for the back, I'm going to be using 1.5 inches. You can't see it very well here. So I cut 3 inches by 1.5. Then I'm going to notch the center of the neck to differentiate the front from the back. So here I'm just cutting out the fabric. Now for the front neck depth, I'm going to use 10 inches. Then I'll mark the line just the way you see me doing. Now on the center front, from my neck depth, I'm going to measure 2 inches in. Then I'm going to make a straight line from it, just the way you see me doing. Then from the 2 inches that I mark, I'm going to create a new straight line, just the way you see me doing, and I'm going to connect it back to my neck width. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm going to cut it out. Now I'm going to measure what I have from my back neck to the down of my front opening, just the way you see me doing. You are going to measure it carefully. Then whatever you have, you are going to be adding like extra 2 inches to avoid story that touches. Remember, it is folded into 2. Definitely my Ashoke too will be folded into 2. Now this is my Ashoke. For this style, you are going to be using like 4 pieces. You know we have 8 pieces in a bundle, so you are going to be using like 4. So here I'm taking the measurement that I took on the fabric. Don't forget that your Ashoke too must be folded into 2 and add extra 2 inches. Now you are going to fold the Ashoke that you just cut. You are going to fold like 1 inch on both sides and give it a good press, just the way you see me doing here. So after folding the 2 sides, you are going to fold them on each other again, just the way you see me doing. Then you are going to give it a good press. And this is what you are going to have. Now the center front that you cut, you are going to insert like 1/2 inch into your Ashoke and stitch on it round. So this is what you have after doing that. In case you have any excess, you cut it off. Then the next thing you are going to do is to measure what you have on the shoulder part. Whatever you have, don't forget to add like extra 2 inches to avoid shortage. The next thing is to cut out the measurement that I have on Ashoke as well. So the Ashoke too will be on fold. Remember, the shoulder too is on fold. Now I'm going to cut out the measurement, just the way you see me doing. So after cutting it, I'm going to divide the Ashoke into 2, just the way you see me doing. I will cut it into 2. So one part will be for the left sleeve and the other one for the right sleeve. I hope you understand. So now I'm going to join it with the fabric using 1/2 inch, just the way I'm showing you right there. So this is what you are going to have after joining it. So the next thing you are going to do now is to overlock the part that is just joined. You overlock it round, you overlock the edges. As you can see here, I already overlock it. You overlock the edges down, the back, so you are going to overlock it. Please mind you, I didn't overlock the Ashoke on the sides, so I don't know, that white stripe is just there. I didn't overlock the side of the Ashoke. It's only the down part and the inside that I overlocked. So now you are going to measure out what you have on the down part of the front and also the down part of the back. Don't forget to add extra 2 inches. Then you are going to cut it out on your Ashoke, just the way you see me doing. So here, one will be for the front right side and the other one for the front left side, just the way you see me cutting it out here. Then I'm going to cut out for the back as well. Please don't forget to add extra 2 inches allowance. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to stitch my Ashoke on the down parts of my fabric. So you're going to leave 1 inch at the front, then 1 inch at the back. See what I mean? 1 inch on both sides. So you're going to overlock the sides and use hemming gum to hold it down, like I just did here. Now we are going to determine the opening of the sleeve. So you can just use your bust point measurement. So here I used 10.5. So the next thing you are going to do is to stitch from that 10.5 down. So you are going to be sewing very close to the Ankara. You are going to sew on the Ashoke very close to the Ankara, and the sewing will stop on the Ashoke that you joined at the down part, just the way it is here. So now the next thing is to put the pockets on it. You can put the pockets before joining the sides to make your work easier. So for the pocket, I used 10 inches by the width of the Ashoke. Then you are going to fold the upper part and sew it. So to know where to put the pocket on your jacket, you are going to measure your half length. Here I'm using 18 inches. Then from the center, I'm going to measure 2.5 inches. Just the way I'm showing you here. And this is what we have after sewing the pocket on it. And guys, this is our final result. I already have a tutorial on how to make a jumbo pant in case you want to pair it with it. So I'll be leaving a link to that under the description box. And before I forget, I used 5 yards of adire for this style. Once again, thanks so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and if there's anything you don't understand, please ask me. See you guys some other times. Bye.